Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I know it's soon for a lot of you, but welcome to the first of our May concert series, which is our academic concert series, non-pops concert, free admission, no apple pie, ice cream, and drink. So I know, right? Tonight we are featuring our percussion ensemble, which also plays percussion for our two wind bands, our symphonic band, and our wind ensemble. Tomorrow night we will have our jazz and orchestra concert, which will close out the last of the instrumental music and vocal music concert series for May. We are done. We proudly go on to graduation and bid farewell to our many seniors who have blessed us for 4 years with their time, efforts, and talents. And we will miss their parents, some of which are my strongest booster families, and I love you all, and you will continue to be a part of my extended family, so don't forget that. And I told my students today, for some of my seniors, their musical journeys are going to come to an end here, but it might turn into a different type of musical journey in college. Some might do marching band, some might do university band or orchestra, some might minor in music, or major in music and be more involved. But I say to all my seniors now, if I forget to say it later tonight, you've been blessed with an incredible gift that not everybody has. Not everybody can make music and enjoy making music and bless others with their talent. So whether it's playing at your church or your synagogue, just getting the horn out for Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, get it out of the case and play it. Find some way to bless somebody else with your talents and your music. Just don't let it end here tonight. We're going to go ahead and start with 4 percussion pieces. As I mentioned, our percussion ensemble not only does music for the wind bands that they're a part of, they do percussion exclusive music, which can include pitched instruments like the mallet keyboards you have behind me and the timpani, but it can include non-pitched instruments. We have a combination. We're going to start with our 2 piano reduction pieces on tonight's program. The Chopin Prelude in E minor is a favorite. If you don't immediately know it by title, I have a feeling that you will recognize it once we start to play the main melody. It's a very popular piano piece by Chopin. However, there's sort of this Latin bongo, conga mix underneath of it that gives it a little bit variety and spice. So I want to remind all my students in the reserve section that we are polite audience goers and we will keep our mouths shut. And we will go ahead and start with our symphonic band percussion on Prelude in E minor. So did anybody recognize that once they got started? Anyone? No? Some people? Okay. This next piano reduction from Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata, it's very soft. It's very slow. Wind Ensemble's been working on this for quite a while. It's pretty extensive mallet part. We have 5 veteran wind ensemble members playing this, so I realize that it's going to be very, very quiet. But we're using our new marimbas. I want to put a shout out to the boosters who were able to get us 2 new marimbas this year. That's a $10,000 addition to our program, and they're great. They're on either end, so I just want to show off my new babies. And then if you notice yes, we want to show off Precious, that's her name. If you notice the gold vibraphone, she gleams in the stage light. That's Precious. That was by my supervisor, so we are getting there. The one issue with being an older school that was built in 1980 compared to the newer schools that actually have less students in their instrumental music program is they outfit them with enough instruments for a 200-person music program, and they might only have 30, but that comes from a different budget than an older school. Older schools, there's tons of those in Carroll County, so we're very low when it comes for funding. So the boosters, all your money that you help us raise throughout the year, the Pops concert money, it goes to not only getting new instruments, but maintaining what we had. So I just want to put a little plug out to the boosters and all of you that supported us. I think we're ready for a little bit of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Okay, thank you. Now it's time for a not-so-delicate piece. So I explained to you earlier that percussion ensemble music can be something as delicate as what you just heard, and then it can be something more forceful, which we're getting ready to. This Ritual of the Tribe piece doesn't use any of the mallet equipment. So a lot of the timbres, which are the colors of instruments, are from the different choices of battery and accessory instruments. So in this piece, and then the one after it, Circus Circus, you're going to hear all types of crazy things happen, and it's very typical of percussion ensemble music. It gets them active and working, and some of them have so many instruments to play they can't even begin to count how many they are. They just keep grabbing. So this next piece is called Ritual of the Tribe. I guess if you would be thinking of something more primitive, I guess that would be close. There does have modern elements to it, but a percussion ensemble piece for no mallet equipment. So if you are wondering, well, what was the melody on that? There is none. It's all interlocking polyrhythms. That's why it's called battery instruments, because there is no melody to it. This is what the drum line, this is how the drum line lives their life in marching band. They interlock their polyrhythms and they put it with the melody for band. But this is what percussionists live for. For some of you, you're thinking, I can't begin to sing that melody from that last piece, and you're not supposed to. So we've gone from very tender mallet percussion ensemble music, all purely battery percussion ensemble music. Now we're going to do a blend of each in Circus Circus. This piece really is like a three-ring circus. There's something new. in every part. There's siren whistles, slide whistles, you heard a brake drum being used. Basically, anything that you have at your home can be a percussion instrument if you really want it to be. So that's why I put out shouts out for like sheet metal and all different types of things that we can use to give different timbres. But this piece, it's a little wild and crazy. I guess it's just supposed to describe everything that happens as a circus, from like the buffoon sort of character over in the timpani to whatever is happening back in the accessory instruments with all the whistles going off. And then we have the mallet people, which, you know, maybe they're the bears on bikes. I don't know. Whatever it is to you, I guess is what it's going to end up being. So this is Circus Circus. I'm sorry, I just have to put a plug out for Dylan Basslider. He plays a siren whistle, a slide whistle, a cardboard box, a go-go bells. It looks like a ride cymbal. What else do we have? He doesn't even know. He's still trying to find his instruments up here. But it's an unusual piece. Here we go. Ensemble music, from mallet to non-pitch to a combination of both.